Bro, self-limitation is like a real thing. You already don't believe in yourself, taking whatever action that you're taking right now and think you're going to get to the next step because you just don't think you can do it. Because there's always these different factors and different things out there that's going to hinder you from doing what you really love to do. But that's just all in your head. And I'm just going to tell you right now, like, you don't have to really worry about that. Just do what you think is right and fail a lot, and then you'll figure out something down the line. But as long as you keep cracking at it and being somewhat consistent, you'll figure something out. I just wanted to let you know that it's okay and you're going to figure it out. And nobody knows what they're doing. So if nobody knows what they're doing, keep doing what you're doing anyway, because maybe it'll work. I just bring that to say, just the other day, like I was watching this podcast with Laura Costa, and she was talking about like offers
Not
and
having all of these overcomplicated offers that often are the death of entrepreneurs. They should stick to one offer, one problem, one solution, one platform.
it's so democratized now to start a business and do digital products, info products, that I'll be a millionaire within the next 6 months or the next year. And it's like, it's not that easy. There's a lot of outliers who may have made it herself. I mean, she's an outlier in a sense. I mean, but she has paved the way as well. But I digress. What that means for you is it's okay to not have it all figured out in the beginning. And it's okay to be a part of a trend and something that's flashy, aka that shiny object syndrome. I'm gonna have to get that right. Your boy have to get better at speaking. Anyway, this is all a learning process. But yeah, focusing on the objective of being this full-on content creator and being successful and making hundreds of millions of dollars just from speaking on camera and selling your own business. I mean, it's just, it's like that carrot that's dangling in your face and you're like running on a treadmill. You can never get to the carrot, but it's always in front of your eyes. You're like, I'm going to get there one day. But all of these other factors are just discouraging you on the way. So I'm sorry that's happening. It's happening to me, but we can push through these things. So, kind of going back into that podcast that I was watching. So, most creators that are beginning do the wrong things.
Bearing in mind, I did shout at people for 30 minutes telling them that they needed to do like the very non-scalable things, because doing the things that don't scale will lead you to the highest outputs every single time.
Coming from a 9 to 5 job, working 40 hours a week, or some people even work 50, 60 if they're doing overtime just to get the money. Most people are doing a service, right? We're doing a service. Like, think about this. If you're a bartender, you're servicing people, right? Waiter, waitress, you're an accountant. That's a service. You're trying to help people reduce, the amount of money that they have to pay in taxes, or save the amount of money that they get from the income from their job. So all of that is a service. How are you going to transition from doing that to coming online to selling digital products and think that you're going to blow up? Just doesn't make sense to me. I just don't get it. And I'm saying that because I was in that. I'm still in it, and I'm just trying to transition my way out of it. The best thing to do as a beginner is to sell a service, right? Have an offer that sells your time for money, that most people will tell you not to do. Sell your time for money. Like, transition into that, but do it on your own time. And that's the deal breaker. That's what you want to do. Do it. Spend your time to make money on your own terms. Everything that's being spoken about with AI and what the next thing is, as far as how people are going to be able to monetize pretty much their lives, right? The whole personal brand propaganda is huge, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can be a part of it. If you're watching this and you're on YouTube and you haven't started your channel, start that channel. Look, you're listening to me just talking and just be me on the camera. I'm kind of really tired of all the, you got to have the best thumbnail and you got to have the best edits, hire an editor, hire freelancers. Watch my last video. I talked about that. You don't need to hire a freelancer if you give value into the video. And also, that freelancer is not going to be with you long term. So they're not even going to be worried about what you're doing because they're just trying to make money. So go watch that video after this one. But back to not needing someone else to do what you need to do at the end of the day, which is sell your time for money, right? Go into that service based thing. So, for example, if you're a waiter, right? You're a young guy that's a waiter at a restaurant that has so much experience in a restaurant. You've been working there for 2 years, so you know how to communicate with customers. You know how to make sure that they feel good when they're in the restaurant. You know, you make sure that you come back and say, "Hey, sir or ma'am, did you want an extra glass of water? Oh, sorry that you didn't get the best meal that you got, or you did get a great meal. Here's an extra dessert for you, just so you can come back." Right? You're being of service and you're understanding the psychology of how people feel, so you can come up on YouTube and tell the 10 best ways to service people in the restaurant, or the 5 different ways to get 20% extra tip on the bill. Whatever it may be, those are just examples, but it's going from the service based business that you're working for somebody else in person to bringing it online, giving people value and a transformation from the information that you're giving them of how they can do these things, how they can figure out how to get the extra 20%, how they can make someone feel better after leaving a room that they were in. And then you create a service around, hey, I can teach you how to do this step by step over the next 3 months for this amount of money. And you'll work with me one on one for 1 hour a day or something like that. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I should do that for myself, but not for that specific niche. But anyway, the main point is you have the potential to do that, and you're okay. Like, if you're not making it now, you need to make it tomorrow or even start tonight. But it's not going to blow up in the next day, in the next 6 months, and maybe the next year. But that's okay because you're cracking at it. And you know what happens when you crack at it each and every day or any time that you spend on it? Friction is reduced now. The friction between you becoming what you want to be is reduced. So that's the whole goal and that's the outcome. So really figure out that offer, kind of going back to what Laura said in our video. Think about that offer. Really have it defined, right? Crush that rock into a diamond. You see the hands crush it into a diamond and really solidify what you think you want to do. You're going to try to do it and it's not going to work. I'm trying things now and they're not working, but that's okay. As long as I keep coming back and reiterating things. If people watch the video and comment below, they let me know, hey, I think this was good. Maybe you should do this, or hey, keep going. Like, that's just going to make me feel good. And I'm going to keep making videos to help people out. I've noticed that if you look at my old videos, I haven't really been helping people. I thought I was, but I think I was being very salesy, and it shows. You know, trying to sell some type of community, a product, and now it's going to be the service, but I'm not sure how to promote it yet or even give it off yet. So I'm just going to build that, but it's all going to be truthful. It's all going to be authentic, and it's going to be something that I know that I can help you do. Right? I'm not going to just come up here and sugarcoat and ask AI what are the best um, types of services that I can monetize in 30 days. Like, that's just not real. Like, we need to start using our brains to really figure out like how we can make money instead of, you know, giving our brains to a machine and having them figure out. And they're like, okay, we got it. Like, we're going back to being lazy again. It's a great tool. I use it too. I use AI tools as well to enhance some of my ideas. I've used them before to script a video that I thought I was going to do, but now I'm just ranting. So, but ranting with value, at least I think so. Use your own brain, right? Take time to write things down. I've wrote many things down. I have stuff right here that I wrote down. You can't really probably see, but the fact that I'm writing things down, writing out my ideas, it's making it clearer for me. So for you, don't stress about it. Keep showing up, reiterating your ideas, trying things out, testing, failing. And then once you know that J curve, test, fail, test, fail, test, fail, test, succeed, test, fail, test, succeed, and then boom, you just skyrocket. You've seen some of the creators already on this platform that go from nothing to 10,000 to 50 to maybe 100, and you're like, damn, I watched them. It's been 4 years ago. I remember 4 years ago they were at 2,000 followers, and now they're at 150. Yeah, it took 4 years, but maybe that 150,000 is giving them some AdSense, but they probably have a business behind that they're monetizing, and now they're living the life that they want, and that can be you.